Hello everyone. Today in this lesson we will cover the another identity that we will use to find the factor. So in this identity we will use the form x plus a and x plus b. For this I am taking the example so that you can have the better understanding what type of identity we are going to use. So let's say we have an example x square minus 7x plus 12. So clearly we can see over here 12 is not the perfect square. So we cannot use the identity a plus b square and a minus b square. For that a and b should be the perfect square. So here we can see 12 is not the perfect square. So what we will do in that, we will take the coefficient of x square and the constant term. So we will see the product of these two. The product is equal to 12. As coefficient of x square 1 is here. So we will find out those two number who we will see this sign over here, whose sum will give us 7 and whose product will give us 12. Means sum should be 7 because we have 7 over here and we have minus, so it means the sum should be negative 7. So if we take these two number 3 and 4, here if we say 3 times 4 will be 12, so that will give us the product, that is correct. And if we add minus 3 and minus 4, that will give us minus 7. So we can take these two number. We can say the 6 and 2 will also give us product as 12. 6 times 2 is 12. But if we add minus 6 and minus 2, we will get minus 8. That is not correct. So we will take these two number, minus 3 and minus 4. So how we can write it now? X square minus 3x means we will split 7 in the form of 3 and 4. Minus 3x minus 4x plus 12. Now what we will do? We will take x common from these two terms. We will get inside x minus 3. Here if we take common minus 4, then we will left with x minus 3. So now we will get x minus 3 and x minus 4 as the factor of the given expression. So this is the form we use when we don't have the perfect square of any number. Now let's take some more example to have better understanding of this identity. The first question we have z square plus 12z plus 27. So in this question what we have to find out? We have to find out those two number whose product should be 27 and sum should be 12. So clearly we know 9 times 3 is equal to 27, and when we add 9 plus 3 we will get 12 over here. So the two numbers are 9 and 3. So what we will do? We will split 12 in 9 and 3. So we will write z square plus 9z plus 3z plus 27. Now we will take the common factor, it is the z among these two. We will get z plus 9 inside and we can take 3 common from these two terms. So we will get z plus 9 inside. So it means z plus 9 and z plus 3 are two factors of the given expression. Next question we have x square minus 10x plus 21. So we have to find out those two number whose product is equal to 21 and sum should be minus 10. So clearly these two number are 7 and 3, as 7 times 3 is 21 and minus 7 and minus 3 is minus 10. So we will split 10 in 7 and 3. We can write it as minus 7x minus 3x plus 21. So we will take x common from these two terms. X minus 7 we will left inside, minus 3 and we will get x minus 7. So it means x minus 7 and x minus 3 are the two factors of the given expression. Next example is we have y square plus 6y minus 16. So in this example we can see here we have negative sign instead of plus. So here what we have to do, we have to find out a number whose product is 16. But here we have to find out the number whose difference is 6, as we have negative sign over here. So we will find out the number whose difference is 6, the coefficient of y. So now 8 times 2 is 16. That will give us the product. And when we subtract 8 and 2, we will get 6. So we will take the number 8 and 2. How we can write it as y square plus. As here we have the plus sign, so we will take positive number 8y minus 2y minus 16. So we can take y common from these two terms, y plus a, and we can take minus 2 common from these two terms. We will left with y plus 8. So we will have y plus 8 and y minus 2 as the two factors of the given expression. Next question we have 2x square minus 3x minus 2. So here we have coefficient of x square is 2. So we have to find out two number whose product should be 4, as 2 times 2 be 4. So we have to find out a number whose product is 4, and here we have negative sign, so we have to find whose difference equals to minus 3, as we have minus 3 over here. So clearly if we take 4 and 1, so 4 times 1 will give us 4, and minus 4 plus 1 will give us minus 3. So we will split minus 3 as 2x square minus 4x and plus x, as we have minus 3x. So negative number should be greater than positive number. Here we will left with minus 2. So we can take 2x common from these two. So here we will left with x minus 2 plus 1x minus 2. So x minus 2 and 2x plus 1 are the two given factors. Let's take one more example. Based on that, we have 7x minus 6x square plus 20. So we have to take the coefficient of x square and constant term. So we have to find out the number whose product should be 120 and whose we can write this expression as minus 6x square plus 7x plus 20, and we can take minus common from the whole equation, or we multiplied with minus 1, so we can write it as 6x square minus 7x minus 20. So we have to find out whose product should be 120, as 20 times 6 is 120, and whose difference, as we have negative sign before 20, whose difference should be minus 7. So what are these two numbers? If we take 15 and 8, so 15 times 8 is 120, and if we subtract these two numbers, we will get minus 7. So how can we write it? 6x square minus 15x plus 8x. As we have negative sign, so we should take negative sign with the big number, minus 20. So here we can take 3x as common between these two. We will left with 2x minus 5. And here we can take 4 common between these two. So we will left with 2x minus 5. So it means 2x minus 5 and 3x plus 4 are the two factors of the given expression. Next example we have x minus 2y whole square minus 5x minus 2y plus 6. So this is the example based on the identity x plus a and x plus b only. Here, instead of the single coefficient or single variable x, we have variable as x minus 2y. So here, what we will do, we will take a number whose product should be 6, as the coefficient of x minus 2y is 1 over here, and whose sum, as we have plus sign over here, whose sum should be what? 5. So clearly these two numbers are 3 and 2. So now let's concentrate over how we will write it. X minus 2y whole square. So we will split the middle term with 3 and 2. So we can write it as minus 3 x minus 2y minus 2 x minus 2y. So here instead of single x, we have x minus 2y as our variable term plus 6 over here. So among these two terms, we can take x minus 2y common, right? So we will left with x minus 2y inside and here with minus 3. From these two terms, but we can take minus 2 as common. So here we will left x minus 2y and with this minus 3. If we divide 6 by 2, we will get 3. And here we take minus sign, so we will get minus 3, as minus and minus will be plus. So here what we left with now? X minus 2y minus 3 and another is x minus 2y minus 2 as the two factors of the given expression. So in today's lesson, I cover how to find out the factor by using the identity x plus a into x plus b. In my next video, I will cover how to divide the algebraic expression. In this, we will cover different like monomial, binomial, polynomial, monomial and many more. And friends, if you really enjoy my videos, don't forget to like and share. And if you new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe.